Welcome back to the Last Defense Academy, dear students. I am, of course, Kai Sohel, your homeroom teacher, and in this case also orphanage director, because reminding Gaku of his orphanage family seems to be the only way to convince him to cross over to the fighting side. So, yeah, that's what we are about to do. And to do that, we need to assemble a sewing kit. And we're about to head out together with the roomie here. Yeah. Yes. Okay, take me to that hospital, Darumi. Okay, don't get mad at me if I get lost. Yes, I will. Okay, down there. So... But... Let's first look around if we don't have any easy accessible treasure chests to get, like this one, for example. I don't think... Oh, wait, there's... We could try to get this one, too. Otherwise, there aren't actually any others. Well, don't get too crazy. Oh, there's another one here, but that's really out of the way. Yeah. I mean, we probably will need to convince at least 2 more people. We still have Shoma to go, and... Well, the twins are dead set against fighting, so I don't know if we can even convince them. Well, first, let's go to the left. And no, I will try look for a forklift blower. Why did that cause damage? What I was trying to say. I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. Let's go and get this chest, and this chest, and then head for actual goal. 1, 2, 3, 4 is fine. Let's not take the question mark. Take the whole floor? I'm not sure what a mega rafflesia is. 90? Oh. But okay, that did a lot of damage. Let's avoid combat as best as we can. Shake it. Battery float. Yay. I usually read stuff, but not for all these random encounters. Look for the circuit breaker. We can't do more damage. We can't suffer more damage. Was what I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 should be fine. Continue exploration. Oh, well, they stop at these crossings. I forgot. They wasted a perfectly good 6. I do wonder how we level up the fire extinguishers anyway. A swanky outfit. Okay. 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good. Not a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hope he will stop at the 6. Great dragon illustration. I don't know what that means, but we will take it. Eat it. Yay! Oh, there is actually recovery. I was hoping for that. Well, not that we will most likely survive a fight. I'm still on the insane difficulty. It's not called insane, but you know what I mean. Let's go the upper way round. Pull out the sword. Why? Why did I take 10 damage? Ah. Oh, but well, it is a nice bit of battle points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's good. The tin toy? What? Yeah. There was a bomb. I'm mad. that was just unfair. Use treadmills. Continue exploration. Leave it alone. We don't want to get involved with a bear. Yeah. Okay, 1. Leave it alone. What? Anyway. You also have a tiger print t-shirt now. Good. A pine mushroom. Try it and eat it. Oh. Cool. Does that revive us? No. A school uniform. I mean, okay. Let's hurry up. Hide and wait for it. Move -5, okay. That did basically nothing. And we are almost there. Take these from the inside? That should be better. Okay, well, we are almost at the goal. Alright. Okay, can we go home then? I'm getting bored. I just want to go back to my room and play depressing aero games. And no comment. But we did get some materials to go with and some special items. All in all, good result, I would say. And we now have the sewing kit. Ah. Yes, the sewing kit's done. I immediately headed to Gakusum with the newly made gift. No. I'm still amazed that his room can somehow be so completely trash filled in only 2 weeks. We are on day 14. I probably shouldn't cover up the left, upper right, but upper left is anyway. Oh, then I probably should read that. I am especially scatterbrained today, apparently. The only way to convince me is with a sack full of money. The heck is this? A sewing kit? Wait, you're giving this to me? Yeah, I figured you can use this sewing kit to make whatever clothes you wanted. Or you can just keep mending the clothes you already have. You're good at sewing, right? Alright, I admit it is pretty thoughtful. I just had noticed some holes in my clothes. Yes, that's a pretty good direction. I can tell Gaku's expression is softening.
No.
Look, I feel bad saying this after you gave this to me and all, but I still can't fight with you. I'm seriously terrified of those invaders. As you can see, I'm not exactly a big macho chart type. No, I'm not asking you to fight just in exchange for this gift. More like a gift so I could get a chance to talk to you some more. Gaku, would you mind telling me why you are so against fighting? This psychedelic background is so weird. Why I won't fight, isn't it obvious? Can I somehow... No, I can't adjust the volume, unfortunately. So let me do this in my... in OBS. That should be fine. I hope they don't talk too much. I'm not sure how loud that was.
こんなわけのわかんねえとこいきなり連れてこられて戦えって言われても困んだろ。なんだよ新興勢って。あんな漫画に出てくるモンスターじゃねえか。無理絶対戦いたくねえよ。どんだけ頼み込まれても無理なもんは無理だかんな。むしろなんでおめえらは新興勢と戦えんだよ。頭のネジ吹っ飛んでんじゃねえのかこの異常者どもが。
Shit. I was supposed to say something there. Okay. No, I have to probably tone down the... Because the voices are set up way louder than the music. Excuse me that I'm fiddling so much. I am trying to find the right balance to... Yes, I know, it's very late for that, but anyway. So, yeah, let's leave it at that for now. Get out and tell Her Majesty Hiroko something for me. If you want me to fight, then let me go. I will not. If you want me to fight, then let me grab the boobs. She'll kill you. I could convince him. If I want to get Gaku to fight, I need to highlight the benefits to him. Yeah, I have to retry. I mean, saying that he can make bank sounds like an outright lie. I don't know these BP are worth much.
どんだけ頼み込まれても無理なもんは無理だかんな。むしろなんでおめえらは新興勢とマルコ、戦えば稼げるぞ。
Oh, right. I completely forgot. Fuck. No, Hyoko did mention that there's a bounty on these monsters. I am stupid. I'm so sorry. Gaku, if you fight, you can make money. What? Make money? According to Hyoko, every invader you back nets you a bounty reward. If you fight the invaders with us, you will be able to make some serious cash. No freaking way! So you're saying this could be a way out of being broke? No, not just that. You actually have a chance of hitting it big and getting rich. Oh, he's interested. Ooh, very interested. Gaku, come fight with us. Let's get through this war and make a ton of cash. I extended my hand and urged him to participate in the coming battle spot. Gaku wouldn't take my hand. Instead, he averted his gaze and bit his lip. What's the matter? You don't want money? Yeah, I do real bad. You have any idea how long I've been broke? No. I'd gladly risk my life. No, 2 of my lives for a big payout. Then... What if I decide to fight here and help you take out the invaders? then all those bastards in the Tokyo Residential Complex would be safe too. That's your problem? Isn't that a good thing? No way, it's not fair. Not fair? Told you I'm an orphan, right? You grew up poor in a group home. You may not know this, but society pretty much treats you like dirt when you're poor orphan. No matter how I asked for help, those junks in the complex never even gave me the time of the day. I mean, I get it. I get it. They didn't help me, so why should I help them? Oh. Suddenly voiced again. Fair? Also the time to be think about fair. Shut up. You grew up in a happy family. I don't want to hear crap from you. I was feeling this one so hard. Gaku started breathing heavily as he shut me down. His hatred towards the society that abandoned him is Gaku's true reason for not fighting. He'll never agree to join us until this hatred is addressed. Gaku, I'm here if you want to talk about it. I'd love to know everything you've been through. I decided to ask Gaku about his past to see if I could find a way to change his mind.
俺が東京団地にいた頃、いくつバイト掛け持ちしてたか教えてやろうか。17個だよ、17個。24時間365日、昼夜を問わず働き詰めだったんだ。毎日ぶっ倒れる寸前まで働いてよ。そのくせ俺の手元には1円だって残りゃしねえ。全部グループホームの運営費に消えちまったからな。おかげで休みすら取れなかったぜ。俺だってまだ子供なのに。
Okay, let's try this. Ah, shit. Too early. Shut up, I don't need your help. Feel sorry for me that I give you money. After that you can bring me a rich girl with huge knockers. Seems like shallow empathy only has the opposite effect. Oh. So good, I failed. What can I do to get Gaku to fight when he's holding such resentment for the Tokyo Residential Complex? Fuck.
俺が東京団地にいた頃、17個毎日ぶっ倒れる寸前まで働いてよ。そのくせ俺の手元には
let's see if there's something afterwards.
全部グループホームの運営費に消えちまったからな。おかげで休みすら取れなかったぜ。俺だってまだ子供なのに。どうしてこんなに働かなきゃなんねえんだよ。おかしいだろ。おかしいよな。だから大人たちを頼ったんだよ。どうかうちのホームに愛の手をって。でも何にもならなかったんだ。政治家には助成金の申請を無視されて。
Yeah, I gotta admit that is fucked up. No, that.
茶をぶっかけられた。あんな連中助けてやるなんてごめんだぜ。
That sounds like the wrong thing to say again.
死んじまえばいいんだ。俺は絶対あいつらのためになんて。
Yeah. Perfect.
弟たちを助けてやれよ。
Siblings? Takuma told me. You're the oldest in the group home and you have a lot of foster siblings. If the complex gets destroyed, they all die. And yeah, they are in the same situation. They didn't deserve that either. You fine letting the invaders massacre your entire family? Oh, that face. Gaku felt silent. He seemed rattled. As much as he seems to hate the complex at large, there's no way he'd just abandon his family. He's bound to change his mind once he realizes his siblings are in danger. Huh? No, I'm still not fighting. Huh? What? Don't you even care if your whole family gets killed?
No.
They're not my family, it's not we're blood related. They're just strangers who happen to live in the same group home as me. What's wrong with you? You may not be blood related, but are still family. Yeah. Not only are they not family, they're a huge burden. Yeah. I've had to suffer my entire life because of those stupid brats. It doesn't mean that. Just thinking about it ticks me off. They freaking use me. If it weren't for them, my life wouldn't be as miserable. Those bats can go die, 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 die.
あんなクソガキどもは全員新構成にぶっ殺されちまえばいいんだ。
Oh, but it improved. What's with this guy really? He's just mindlessly lashing out. He doesn't mean that. I get his anger towards the Tokyo residential complex, but why his family as well? They went through the same hardships. Gaku, why are you so angry at your family? Would you mind telling me? The music is picking up more and more. Come on. I needed to abate Gaku's anger and get him to fight. I decided to try again.
俺がいくつもバイト掛け持ちしてたのは弟たちの食費を
I
稼
mean,
ぐため
that
なんだ。
is really fucked up. He is right.
片っ端からあいつらの胃袋に消えちまった。身を粉にして働いてんのは俺なのに、俺は服の一着も買えなかったんだぜ。そのくせあいつら、俺に感謝の一つもしやがらねえ。やれおかずが少ねえだの、やれおやつ買ってこいだの。
Nah, I don't know. That's
四六時
correct.
中文句ばっかり言ってきやがる。
Like my
どだ
option
いあ
here.
いつら、俺のことなんて奴隷ぐらいにしか思ってねえんだよ。壊れたものは俺が直せばいいと思ってやがるし、破れた服は俺に縫わせりゃいいと思ってやがる。何万回と縫わされたぜ。あいつらの破れた服を縫うために何回徹夜したことか。俺の金と時間を無限に吸い取る疫病神どもめ。
I think I have to choose it. No! Curses! Sounds like a ma. Being a rich, nurturing biddy who give me all the chicken tendies I want. There's nothing I can say to Gaku when it gets like this. I need to do something to get him to express what he's really feeling. This is hard. Luckily there are no consequences for failing right now. But given that there are a lot of choices apparently in this game, I guess there will be consequences for failing in the future. Hey, not like a mom.
俺にはもっと金と時間があったはずなんだ。新品の服だって買えた。いいもんだって食えた。一人暮らしだってできたかもしれねえ。返せよ。俺の金と時間返してくれよ。畜生死ね。死んじまえクソガキども。死ね死ね死ね死ね死ね死ね。
No, no, no. Let him vent.
死ね死ね死ね死ね死ね死ね死ね死ね死ね死んじまえ。中木どもが新構成に皆殺しにされたって、俺は悲しくともなんともねえよ。
Oh, saying nothing was actually the right thing here. Okay. Have it die. They can all die. You have deserve to die.
No.
But then why? Why is it when I imagine them being killed? It's because you don't want him to die, not really. But if you think about it, I'd be way better off without them. They don't add any benefit to my life. I just want to intersect and say this was really well done because it showed us, no, you don't have to say something every time. I see how this is going to go in the future, I think. Because, yeah, not saying anything is also a valid choice. Oh dear, oh no. I will fail so many of these minigames. I assume there will be many more. Family is not about benefits. You should know that better than anyone. You're trying to convince yourself that you should abandon them when you know you can't. You're only making yourself suffer. How about you give up and just accept it? Fight to save your siblings. You want me to save the little brats who's ruined my life? Damn it, my life sucks! Was I a panty thief in my previous life? Could you maybe stop being perverted for a second? Eh? Not quite.
お前が東京団地なんて助けたくないって言うならそれでいい。俺たちだって別に世界を守るために戦ってるわけじゃないからな。自分の大切なものさえ守れれば正直それでいいとさえ思ってる。
I took a step closer to him and stared right into his eyes.
東京団地なんて助けなくていい。憎しみなんて捨てなくていい。だからお前も自分の大切なものを守るためだけに戦ってくれ。グループホームでお前の帰りを待つ。家族のためだけに戦ってくれ。
Okay, that was surprisingly nice.
Yeah.
I never asked for oldest brothers and sisters, you know. My own parents didn't want me, so who needs family? But I have to interrupt it for 1 second. I really have to pee, so I will pause the video for a second. I am back. So let's continue. I never asked for oldest brothers and sisters, you know. My own parents didn't want me, so who needs family? they just get in the way. Why should I have to keep busting my hump for them even now? They could be a million miles away for all I know. My whole life I had to sacrifice everything for their sakes. Talk about rotten luck. But still, I can't just abandon them. Their family. We might not be related by blood, but they're the only family I've got, you know? Of course, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be there for your family. Is it asking too much for you to fight for them too? Sorry, but can you give me some time alone? I need to think through all this. Sure, I understand. Thanks, man. You're a really decent guy. I feel a little bit better about myself now. But that's the end of Hiroko's ultimatum.
総員起床時間だよ。最終防衛学園15日目の朝になりました。今日も偉大な人類のため艱難辛苦なんのその野蛮下劣な旧敵から愛する学園を守り抜こうね。
Still nothing new in the announcements. The announcement played like usual and I got out of bed, feeling like it would be just another morning. But then... who could that be? I opened up the door and welcomed my guest inside. What are you doing, Darumi? How did you like the meatloaf? A real taste of home, right? Just like Mama used to make. There's a reason for that. I sliced your mother up into little pieces and put her in the... Just kidding, you'd be Darumi. Okay, yeah, sure, you got me. Do you want something or did you just come here to prank me? Don't shoot the messenger, bro. Mr. Syuko sent me on important business. Yeah. The ultimatum is running out. Mistress Hiroko? She's her devout follower now? She wants you and me and Takamura and Eito to meet up in the cafeteria. That means right the F knows, mister. Why is her left eyeliner way thicker than her right? Anyway, now you know. I have to go tell the others. Mr. Siriko's orders must be carried out promptly and efficiently. Takumi bounded away, leaving chaos and confusion in her wake. Another meeting, huh? But it's only us this time. The deadline's tomorrow. Oh, okay. Well, I was wondering if 5 days inclusive or like 5 days after 5 days. After 5 days, apparently. Deadline's tomorrow, so maybe Hyuko wants to discuss that tests she mentioned. Only one way to find out. Cafeteria? Here I come. I mean, there are some people... Oh, those two. Oh. Yeah, like, unfortunately we couldn't... well, we didn't even have an opportunity to convince Shoma. I do wonder. No, they are... How's that? Oh, that's dashing. Yeah, you two, Ima and Kako. Good morning, Mr. Sumino. We are back. Back? Where did you go? We are out gathering herbs and grasses. We're pretty good at figuring out which ones are edible, and there's been times in our lives when we've had to learn that the hard way. I can't believe we're back to eating grass to survive. I mean, I cannot blame Gaku for thinking that Tokyo Residential District is completely fucked up. Apparently those two were homeless and eating random plants off the ground, and the orphanage was so underfunded that that the oldest one had to work like 24/7. What the hell? This outside world is really something. We found plants I've never even seen before. Don't overdo it or eat anything that could be poisonous, okay? There's no need to worry. Mr. Otsuki has been sneaking us bread on the side. He's such a considerate friend, unlike a certain someone I could mention. Excuse me. And excuse us, we must be going. This wild grass salad isn't going to eat itself. Goodbye. Okay. So let's see if there's anything... Oh, they went into the same... Well, I guess they're eating together. Nothing special in the 3rd floor or 2nd floor, so I guess we can just teleport to the cafeteria. You're all here. You bet you are! I gathered them all up just like you told me. Now she is doggy Darumi. I can see that. You did an admirable job, Darumi. Why am I surprised? Of course she, as an avid masochist, will completely be enamored by very much sadist Hiroko. I should have seen it coming. Mr. Sprays me. Something happened between those two? Come on, let's hear it. What do you want this time? I want a report on your progress. How your attempts to win over the non-fighters going. So this was part of your plan. Have you managed to convince them yet? You only have 1 day left. Not all of them, but I think Tsubasa and Gaku are starting to come around. I see, that's good. I didn't expect you to convert all 5, of course, but we can deal with the holdouts later. Deal with them how? True to my original plan, anyone who doesn't have the will to fight will be forced to leave tomorrow. What? Wait a minute. It took a while, but we are making real progress. We've made real progress. With just a little more time, I'm sure we can. I'm sorry, a promise is a promise. I can't go back on my word. But without any protection or battle experience, they'll die out there. If they're not going to contribute to the war effort anyway, what difference does it make? Why does it have to be like this? To defeat the invaders and win the war, naturally. You really think abandoning those guys is gonna make it any easier for us to win? I'm certain of it. I've already pointed out the possibility of them drawing the enemy's attention away from the school for a while. There's also a chance that facing real danger will knock some sense into them and finally bring out the fighting spirit. I mean, I can't say she's wrong. She's cruel, sure. The chances are slim, it's not worth the risk. There's nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. Allowing victory to elude us would render the risk we've taken and the sacrifices we've made up to now completely meaningless. If you have time to spend worrying about the others, I prefer to spend it training to use your Hemo Anima more effectively. The enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we get too hung up on our own survival. When push comes to shove, we all have to be prepared to give our lives. As usual, Hyoko left no room for discussion, leaving us alone to mull over her words and consider our options. Such a nice queen! How could anybody not stand that? Like, she's not wrong. Something she said just bothers me. Aside from the obvious, you mean? Yes, but never mind. It's probably just my imagination. Nothing worth worrying about. What's our next move? Today's our last chance to save those guys. I talked to them one last time. It might not do any good, but it's worth a try. We have to do something or it will all be over for them tomorrow. Alright, we can't possibly abandon our friends to such a cruel fate. I won't let Hyoko force them out either. I'll step in to protect them if I have to. You can't use violence and threats to get people to do what you want. Society just don't work like that. I never expected Takuma to be the one to uphold the laws of society. Appearances can be deceiving, I guess. Well, he was eager to jump in and go rescue people from the rubble and such. I mean, he may not be for laws, like law and order for such, but for he's very community-minded. That's the difference, actually. Like, you can be anarchist and be strongly for communities. That's not a contradiction. In the back of my mind, I'd been expecting, hoping really that Hyoko would go back on a plan and cut the non-fighters some slack. Yeah, that wasn't about to happen. Hyoko is very much opposed to be seen as weak, to for her leadership to be seen as weak. Gather my thoughts. To be an effective leader, she has to be consistent, and while she is cruel, she is very clear what she wants. She can't just go back and forth on her word. That's not how that works. I could see now how foolish I'd been to think that. Even if I have managed to change Tsubasa and Kaku's mind, Shoma and the twins will still have to leave. I can't let it happen. I have to try to talk to them one last time. I should talk to Shoma, Ima and Kaku before it's too late. So, just in the rooms? Yeah. And quite fittingly they're in the back. If it were up to me, I would have actually done Shoma first, because yeah, he is the hardest nut to crack. Maybe threatening him outright would be the best option. I mean, sure, it's cruel, but... I rang the doorbell and waited. Eventually the door slowly opened. Hello, I'm sorry. Please forgive me for ruining your day with my existence. We are off to a great start here. Hey Shoma, the deadline Yoko set for you guys is coming up tomorrow, you know? Are you sure you want to reconsider things? At this rate, she really is going to throw you out. Yes, I know. I guess I'll just be thrown out like the trash I am. You don't really want that though, right? You shouldn't expect too much from me. I'm so hopelessly inept that me losing is basically a foregone conclusion, no matter what kind of conflict it is. Why is that highlighted? Anyway, this isn't some kind of physical or psychological shortcoming I can work on and overcome someday. My uselessness is baked into me at a cellular level. I may as well accept my fate. My staying here would only cause me more trouble for everyone. You understand what you're saying, right? Once you get beyond the wall of fire, you'll probably die. Yes, I know. I've accepted that too. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's better to get it over with now, so I don't really let you down later. I'm sorry you had to end up here with someone like me. Shoma bowed his head in a gesture of deep regret and disappeared back into the darkness of his room. It's no good, he's too pessimistic for me to convince him now. Yeah, how? Okay, Kako. Yeah, let's talk to Kako first. I wonder if he can get anywhere with Ima at her side anyway. Ima seems to be a really bad influence. This is Kako's room. Maybe she'll be more willing to listen to me today. I rang the doorbell and waited. After a little while the door was pulled open by a shaky, hesitant hand. Brother dearest, Oh, it's you, Takumi. Sorry if I surprised you. I just wanted to ask you something. Have you made your decision on what you're going to say tomorrow? If you don't agree to fight like the rest of us, you'll have to leave. I know, but my dear brother said he had a plan. He said there's no need for me to fight. Just like he said there's no need for me to ever get married or leave home. Yeah. You kinda need to get away from your brother. I feel like that's a discussion for another day. Okay, but let's put Ima and his plan aside for now. What do you want to do? Me? Was it really that hard of a question? I don't really know. My dear brother usually handles all the big decisions. It's no different now. I have no choice but to go along with what he says. Alright, I guess that's that then. Thank you for coming. Kako bowed uncertainly and closed the door, being careful to avoid making eye contact the whole time. That's about what I expected. I can't imagine a timid girl like that ever going out on the battlefield. if she would be away from her brother and finally be able to make her own decisions, maybe she wouldn't be as timid. Ugh. This pair really annoys me. Okay, Ima. I rang the doorbell and waited. A moment later, the door was thrown open. Oh, Mr. Sumino, it's you. To what do I owe the pleasure? Don't tell me you're still hoping to convert me to your side. How much do you think you can achieve in just one day? Ima, please, at least think about it. I've done all the thinking I need to, Mr. Sumino. My safety is guaranteed, thanks to a plan I've come up with. Alright, you mentioned that before that you had a plan of your own.
Yeah.
It's a simple enough solution. All I need is a way for me and my dear sister to remain at the academy without needing to fight. There's no way Hyuko is going to allow that. That's the problem my strategy aims to address. And what is the strategy exactly? Oh, I'm so sorry, but I can't tell you that. If you knew about it, it would lose all strategic value. and now I'm starting to think Danganronpa-like. Is he planning to kill Hiroko? No. I mean, it wouldn't be permanent anyway, right? Well, except if you did something to the infirmary. Is he planning to kill Hyuko? Huh. Ima waved me goodbye and closed the door, his easy smile devoid of any kind of fear or anxiety. He seems so confident. I hope the secret plan of his isn't anything violent. Yeah, I am thinking of violence here. I've talked to all 3 of the remaining non-fighters, but it hasn't done any good. I've done what I can do now. I guess I'll just go back to my room. I had a feeling it would turn out this way, but I'm still not happy about it. If those 3 really are kicked out tomorrow, what will happen to them then? Is there anything I can do? I wonder who that could be. Has some of them changed their mind after all? Huh. Yeah, let's see. I mean, in the last ones I didn't check. But yeah. There is nothing to do. Oh, yeah. Hope flooded in my chest as I went to the door, but when I opened it... Hello, Takumi. May I have a moment of your time? Oh, hey, Eto. What's up? I wanted to discuss something with you. You know, about Hyuko. What about her? Remember what I told you in the cafeteria this morning? Something Hyuko said back then bothered me. I've been thinking about it and I'm sure now that it's important. Like what? What could he mean? I can't think of anything. So, what did she say that was so strange? I thought you said it was probably nothing. This was just an excuse. I thought it would be better if we didn't discuss it in front of everyone. What do you mean? I'm almost certain Hyuko is hiding something from us. If I had pressed the matter, we'd have gotten into a big argument. Things are strained enough right now as it is. I didn't want to risk escalating them further. Did Hiroko kill Sirei to take over command? I am coming with wild theories. Coming up with wild theories right now, but I guess that makes sense. What is it that you think she's hiding? I want you to think back to what Hyuko told us before she left and see if anything stands out. Huh. The enemy top commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we get too hung up on our own survival. That humanoid invader with the strange transformation was certainly stronger than any other foes we've come up against. But she said commanders. Plural, not singular. Well, I mean, the whole absorbing commander mechanics told us as players that. But yeah, of course, they don't know that there are multiple.
Huh?
We've never fought an invader like that before or since. It's not impossible that there's others like it out there. But Hyuko spoke about there being more, as if it was a sure thing. She did mention that she fought the invaders before. So maybe she already encountered a commander? Now that you mention it, that is kind of weird. Bear in mind what I'm about to say is just my own conjecture. But it seems to me that Hyuko views this war differently from the rest of us. Almost like she knows something we don't. That wouldn't be out of the question. She did say she's been fighting the invaders a lot longer than we have. But if the people in charge have told her something, or if she's found out something for herself, what could it be? Only one way to find out. We have to ask her about it ourselves. But just like that? There's no way she'll tell us the truth that easily. She'll probably brush the whole thing off. Knowing what she knows will allow us all to make more informed decisions. It makes sense, strategically speaking. If she insists on dodging the issue after that, we can get everyone together and put more pressure on her. We could even make her step down as leader. What? If Hyuko's no longer in charge, she won't have any authority to make the others leave. It's not like we voted her into that position to begin with anyway. You're basically suggesting that we stage a mutiny? Isn't that a step too far? I don't think it will come to that. Hyuko won't let anything happen that might jeopardize our chances of beating the invaders. Yeah, that's true. I don't know what this information she's hiding is, but if it can help give us a better perspective on the war, we ought to know about it. It might even make the last 3 known fighters change their minds. There's a chance worth betting on, don't you think? I guess. You see, it's in everyone's best interest for Hyuko to share what she knows with us. The thing is though, she scares me. I'm not great at talking to people anyway, and I don't think I could make my case for her. I always feel better around you, Takumi, and you have quite a way with words, so... so that's what this is all about. Alright, I'll go with you and try to get the truth out of Hyuko. Thank you. I think it's best if we talk in private, just the 3 of us before involving anyone else. I believe Hyuko is in the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor alone. Would you mind coming along with me right now? Sure, no problem. Let's go talk to her. Thank you, Takumi. Is Hyuko really hiding something? I can only hope she'll be honest with us. If she refuses, things could get complicated. Well, I'm sure it will work out somehow. Ooh, and there's Kaku. Hey, Kaku. Hi, Kaku. I didn't see you on your own very often. My dear brother said he needed time to get his master plan ready. He shut himself in his room and doesn't want to be disturbed. What is his plan anyway? Did he tell you anything about it? No, not a thing. He always handles important stuff by himself. I see. If there's nothing else, I'll get back to my walk now. Excuse me. So, anywhere else we can meet someone? Nope. So, let's teleport there. Eto said Hyuko was in leisure lounge. What would she be doing here all on her own? Look, Takumi. Look, Takumi, over there. Eto pointed to a pool. From where we were standing, we could make out a shadow moving in the water. Do we get fan service in this game? This thing there was, of course.
覗き見なんて感心しないわね。
Huh. I mean, I have to, you know. Okay. The peeping technique leaves a lot to be desired.
覗きじゃない。
We weren't peeping?
そうだよ。覗きじゃないよ。
どうしてあなたたちが恥ずかしそうにしているの？そんなに恥ずかしくなるような体かしら。
Slightly. She is rather hot, I have to admit that.
なんとも言えないよ。
それでここに来たのは偶然じゃないわよね。私に会いに来たんでしょ。何の用？
あ、ちょっと大事な話があるんだ。
Is she doing this on purpose? Like, using even her sexuality to cement her position as leader? I mean, but she couldn't have known that we would come for her like that. Or did she?
大事な話？
And of course, this scene is completely voice acted.
わかったわ。着替えてくるから少しそこで待ってて。
Shows the priorities. We watch Yuko make her way towards the locker room, the silence broken only by the echo of her wet footsteps. Half an hour later. That's a long time to be dressed. Thank you for waiting. Now let's hear this very important matter of yours. My time is precious. Feel free to skip the preamble. Okay, well, there's no easy way to do this. I've just got to go for the direct approach. Alright, I'm going to come right out and ask. Yoko, you know something about this war, something the rest of us don't? What makes you think that, and so suddenly too? We figured it out from some of the stuff you said and done. Plus, if we assume you have information that we don't, it actually explains a lot. You're called a practical attitude, one, and your dedication to winning at any cost. Is it true? Do you know the truth about this war? About Last Defense Academy? It's not that we consider you an unfit leader or anything, Kyoko. That's an oddly specific denial. You should have not phrased it like that. Now that Sirei is gone, there's no doubt you're the best person for the job. But I can't follow someone who insists on keeping us in the dark like this. And I'm sure everyone else would feel the same if they knew. Is that a threat? They're planning to go behind my back and turn everyone against me. That's actually an option, yeah. Believe me, I'd rather not have to. Fighting among ourselves could tear this unit apart. If that happens, we will be in no condition to fight the invaders anymore. Yeah, but it is an actual threat, yeah. We're not trying to start a confrontation here. We're still on your side. We just want to know the truth. I mean, that is true. It probably helps that the two people we have talking to her right now here are people who are fighting. We are not we are not out for our own lives. Everyone's so confused about what we're doing here and how we got caught up in it. Once you know the truth, it will be a lot easier for us to focus on doing whatever it takes to win the war and go home. So please, if you know anything that might help explain all of this, I think we have a right to hear it. You've really got me got me up against the wall here. I can hardly shrug this off with an I don't know anything now, can I? I'm impressed. I didn't think you had it in you to grill me this mercilessly.
Huh?
We didn't mean to grill you exactly. Yeah, you did. You've asked me if I know something about this war. If I have to answer, then... Yes, I do have certain information that you might find relevant. You do, really? What is it? Is it what's in the defense room, or how they chose who to send here? Hold on, can we go and get the others first? I want everyone to hear this all at once. It will be better for our morale that way. Okay, just the night announcement.
就寝時間だよ。いつ進行生のじゃあ。
The nighttime announcement. I didn't realize how late it was. We'd be up all night if we tried to call a meeting now. Maybe we should pick this up tomorrow morning. Is that alright with you, Ryuko? Ooh, I have a bad feeling about Ima's plan, though. I tell everyone to meet up in the cafeteria like we did before. Very well, you're right. It's best that everyone hears this firsthand. And you're not going to go back on this? You haven't left me with much choice. Besides, I haven't been hiding this information because it reflects badly on me or anything like that. I just thought it might be better to spare you from such a harrowing truth. Are we the last surviving people or something? I mean, that can't be, can it? Harrowing? It's that bad? You should tell everyone that that was your reason for hiding it too. Trust us. Whatever this truth might be, I'm confident we can handle it. We've made it this far, and most of us have made up our minds to put our lives on the line. Our resolve won't be shaken so easily. Alright, I trust you. Just be aware it's a long story, and you may not like what you hear. The fact that I've kept the secret from you for this long should give you an idea how bad it is. Yes, I'll tell everyone to prepare themselves for the worst. I really never thought it would turn out like this. But it's a relief that I'll finally get it off my chest. I'm going to sleep well tonight. A beat later, Yuko was already halfway to the door. Before she could leave, I called after her. Wait, can I ask you one last thing? What is it? Are you serious about the deadline tomorrow? We're really going to force the non-fighters to leave? You've said time and again that you didn't care if they died. Did you mean that? The way you talked about protecting us from truth right now, I'm finding it hard to believe that you're really that heartless. My primary goal here is to win the war. There's nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. But it's not enough for us to defeat the invaders. All of us have to survive as well. That's what victory means to me. A perfect victory, huh? Despite those words, Yuko clearly didn't intend to loosen up anytime soon. She continued on her way back to us the whole time. Yuko. She's not so bad after all, just a little clumsy when it comes to expressing her feelings. Eito and I didn't stick around for long after that. We'd done all we came to do, and it was getting late. We went back to our own rooms. I wonder if I should use that, well, that scene as a thumbnail. Anyway, I'll decide that later. I'm glad we figured things out, but What about this harrowing truth Hyuko mentioned? Whatever it is, it's made her obsessed with winning this war. But it's also something she thought we'd be happier not knowing about. What could be that terrible? What's this big secret? Yeah. No use thinking about it now. By this time tomorrow she'll have told us everything. I am really having a bad feeling about Ima's plan. I'd better go to bed so I can be fresh for the meeting in the morning. Because there are death flags all around. Is Ima going to kill Hyuko? Is Hyuko going to die another way? Well, we'll see. And so ended my 15th day at the last Defense Academy. The 16th day would bring a development none of us were expecting. One that would have a considerable effect on our war effort going forward. Day 16. She's gone? Okay, I didn't expect that. I've checked all around the side of the wall of fire. There's no sign of her anywhere. She's not in her room either. I've looked in a bunch of classrooms, but she's not in any of them. Sorry for being so useless. I don't understand this. Damn it, where the hell is she? Hyuko had disappeared. Today was supposed to be the day she told us all about what she had been hiding, but when she got to the cafeteria that morning... When we got to the cafeteria that morning, Hyuko wasn't there. We waited long enough that we started to get worried. A few of us rang the doorbell outside the room, but there was no answer. That's when we knew something wasn't right. We decided to split up and search the school for her. We scoured every inch of the academy, but failed to find any clue as to her whereabouts. After that, we tried looking outside. We followed the wall of fire all the way around, but still didn't find anything. Hyuko was gone, vanished without a trace. Where did you go, mistress? It's safe to say she isn't anywhere on the school grounds. That just leaves one explanation. She must have gone outside the wall. That's not possible. I mean... Oh, huh. Right, she couldn't have. Both fire extinguishers are still in the entrance hall. She couldn't have gotten out without using one of them. Then where is she? Why'd she pick now to pull a disappearing act? You guys said Hyuko was hiding something from us, right? Some kind of secret about the war? Isn't it weird that she went missing right before she could tell us? It's the same as what happened with Sirei. That's actually a good point. Huh. You mean we're going to find her chopped up and stuffed in a trash can somewhere? That's actually a real possibility. Don't say that. You're going to make me... Yeah, do you know about anything about that? If Miss Shizuhara is gone, that means her fight or leave ultimatum no longer applies, right? I mean, nobody's going to want to test us while all this is going on. The rest of you don't even know what the test is going to be, right? Right? Shut the hell up, man. Why are you acting so happy? Wait a minute. Ima, didn't you say you had a plan to get out of fighting or having to leave? What's the matter? You don't think I had something to do with this, do you? Have a little faith, Mr. Sumino. I'm sad to say my secret plan was a total bust. Miss Shizuhara disappeared before I had a chance to spring it on her. Maybe this is redundant at this point, but just what was your plan? Really? I was going to seduce her. Did I mention I am a master in the art of love? Excuse me?
Yeah.
Back in the complex, I'm pretty well known in certain circles, practically a celebrity. The financial aid of many kind friends is what allowed me to put food on the table for me and my dear sister when times get tough. I'm sorry, everyone. I know my dear brother's aura makes him seem pure and chaste, but that's not how I would describe him. So, you were gonna put the moves on Hyuko and get her to let you off the hook that way? Exactly, it would have been the perfect plan, one only I could have pulled off. There are so many problems with that, I don't know where to start. But we've got more important things to worry about right now. If you didn't do anything to Hyuko, then where is she? If the school got attacked now, we'd really be in trouble. Hey, yeah, we got no Sirei, no Hyuko, it'd be a total crapfest. Let's try not to get sidetracked with worst case scenarios. Maybe we should search the school again? Yeah, that's about the only thing we can do right now. It didn't show the leisure lounge. Maybe she's drowned in the pool or something? We wandered around the academy looking for Hyuko for the rest of the day. By the time the sun went down, we'd made no progress whatsoever. We were starting to get desperate. It's terrible. It felt like we'd finally reached an understanding with Hyuko and now she's gone. She couldn't have just disappeared. She has to be around here somewhere. The fire extinguishers haven't been used, so we know she hasn't gone outside. So we know she hasn't gone outside the wall. She's still on school ground. She has to be. Let's look around one more time. Hey Takumi, it's late. It's getting dark. We'll have a better chance of finding something in the morning. It's important we take time to rest too. If there's some other crisis after this, the last thing we need is to be sleep deprived doing it. He's right, we can't spell it. Ugh. One moment. I swear I'm not drunk. This is like my second beer. Can't spend all night searching and risk the next attack taking us by surprise. We need to conserve our stamina so we'll be ready to fight when the time comes. Alright, you win. Let's call it a day. Who knows, maybe tomorrow Hyuko will come back like nothing ever happened and she'll explain everything. Just like with Sirei. Anything is possible, I guess. I'll let everyone know we're done for today. You can go back to your room. Or was it Ato? I am assuming now that Hyuko has been murdered. That's basically the only explanation left. Sleep well, I'll see you in the morning. And given that that Ima's plan is just weird enough to believe it, my first suspect would be Ato. She'll be back tomorrow, like nothing ever happened. Or Shoma, funnily enough. I was wondering... I didn't say it, but I was wondering for a second if she is actually stuffed into his backpack. he has a really big backpack. But I highly doubt he could carry her. Anyway. I must sound like Darumi by now. Even as I said it, I knew the chances of such a miracle were practically zero. I slept fitfully that night, too uneasy to really relax. Anytime things started to go our way here, those hopes were quashed almost immediately. Was that just the kind of place last Defense Academy was? Day 17 now. And once again, searching through the whole academy. As soon as we were all up, what is wrong with me today? We resumed the search for Hiroko. We started the school interior. Nothing. Then we split into groups and checked outside. Everywhere we could reach, right up to the wall of fire. Still nothing. It was obvious now that Hiroko wasn't going to just show up out of nowhere. She had disappeared utterly and completely. Another day and we didn't find anything. I do wonder though, how long is the video anyway? Let me check quickly. An hour 16. I kinda want to know what happened to Hiroko. So okay, sure, let's make this extra long. This is bullshit, man. People just don't just blip out of existence like this. We've been as thorough as we can, but there's still no sign of her. Does this mean she really did go outside the wall? What about the fire extinguishers though? You can't get out without using one of them, right? Yeah, I'm sure of that much. Where could she be? Maybe she got kicked from the server. She might have lost the connection because of sunspots or something. The simulation theory? Can I say something? Listen up, everyone. My darling sister is about to grace us with her words of wisdom. You can do it, sister dearest. I think I spotted an inconsistency in your logic just now. Something that doesn't quite add up. Really? Can we talk to the eyes first? Damn it, Hiroko. Where's she up and disappear all of a sudden? Darumi! Don't leave me, Mr. Hiroko! Tsubasa? Where could Hiroko have gone? Eto? She's not on school grounds, but there's no evidence of her crossing to the wall. Where could she be? Shoma, is your backpack full of Hiroko parts? I'm sorry I wasn't able to find Hiroko. If there was an official scale for usefulness, I'd be right at the bottom. Yeah, sure. Let's continue with Ima. Hey, Kako. What's this inconsistency you spotted, Kako? It could be nothing, but... What if using the fire extinguishers isn't the only way to get past the undying flames? Good point.
Huh?
Yeah. Hiroko was keeping secrets, right? She knew things that we don't. What if that included a way out of the school that none of us have noticed yet? A way out? It's like back in the complex. You end up finding shortcuts and stuff in your neighborhood as you grow up and get to know it better. That's right, none of us even considered that possibility. You're a genius, sister dearest. If only we'd gotten to know Mrs. O'Hara better, she might have agreed to smuggle us out with her. So she left and went back to the TRC on her own? Hey, Moron, this is Yoko we're talking about. She was more serious about beating the invaders than any of us.
Yeah.
It could have been an act for all we know. This is the only explanation that covers all the facts. Actually, I thought of something else that might explain it. Oh, really? Sure. What's the other explanation you thought of, Kako? There's a difference between this disappearance and the last one. Hyuko was one of us. She couldn't detonate the bombs inside us like Sirei could. Yeah, I completely forgot about the bombs. Oh, so we are actually back to the murder theory now. No, well, not back, like... we are addressing the murder theory now. Oh, I see. So any one of us could be the culprit here. Darumi will be so happy. If one of us killed her, carried the body outside the wall of flames, wall of fire, then came back after disposing of it, that would account for there still being 2 fire extinguishers here, wouldn't it? What? Since the corpse recovery drones don't work outside school grounds, they wouldn't have detected her death or brought her back to revive her. Right. I didn't think of that. Huh. And it would be like Miss Shizuhara had vanished into thin air. Ima, did you do that? I mean, I am kinda inclined to believe your seduction plan, but... Outstanding, dear Sister Dearest, you've thought of everything. Wait a minute, you really think Yuko was murdered by one of us? Who was it? Which one of you killed her? Oh, whoa, don't look at me. You don't even know for sure if that's what happened. No, it's the only explanation that makes sense. Mr. Sirocco would never run off and abandon us, and she wouldn't let any second-rate invaders do it either. But she let a guard down around one of us. That would be all the killer would need to get the jump on her. Don't talk like that, Darumi. We're not murderers. None of us would turn on a friend. Are you sure about that? We've only known each other for a couple of weeks. You don't know what everyone's capable of. Oh, her face there. Maybe, but still. I kinda want that as a someday. My beloved Mr. Sirocco's have been taken away from me and in such a cruel way too. I need to honor her memory by enjoying this paranoia-filled atmosphere to the max. That's your takeaway from all this? Please, it was only a theory. There's no firm evidence to support it. Right, just a theory, just one possibility. You've explained yourself really well though, Kako. I think this is the most we've heard you talk since we got here. This is a field of interest after all. Murder mysteries? Wait. We have 2 Killing Game fans here? Yeah. Right announcement. There goes the nighttime announcement. Another day is coming to an end. Both those series mean Hyuko could have left the school grounds. Looking around, looking outside the walls, starting to sound like a better idea, don't you think? Let's save that for tomorrow. We are not likely to find anything in the dark. But if she really did have a secret way out, she's probably miles away by now. We'll find her pieces of her anyway. Hey, you think we can shove the parts in the revival medic? Maybe it will still work, even if they're a little rotten. Oh, the manual was clear about that. It has to be used immediately after death, a few minutes at most. Oh, that's... I don't know if they mentioned that, but that's really good to know. That won't matter if Yuko's still alive. I sincerely believe that she is. I don't think discussing things any further will help us at this point. Let's take a break and get some sleep. Tomorrow we'll come up with a plan and take action. Right, that's probably the best approach. Yeah. I mean, Shoma's self-deprecation could be an act. Like he has some sort of second personality that kicks in when he is really threatened. And then he murdered Hyuko, chopped her up, and carried her piece by piece outside the wall. I don't really believe that, but it's a theory, I guess. The group dispersed, all of us exhausted and demoralized from another day of fruitless searching. We made our way back to our rooms in heavy, sullen silence. As tired as I felt, I found it hard to sleep that night. I just couldn't switch off. Where was Hyuko? How and why did she appear so completely? We'd gone over a couple of possibilities today, but I wasn't willing to believe either of them yet. Hyuko running away, one of us killing her. Each sounded just as impossible as the other. My primary goal here is to win the war. There's nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. But it's not enough for us to defeat the invaders. All of us have to survive as well. That's what victory means to me. I don't think she was lying then. So why would she leave us so suddenly? I didn't come up with any answers that night, but I did eventually drift off. Sleep gave me no relief. Thoughts of Hyuko and what might have happened to her haunted my dreams. I went on and on like that for a while. Time seemed to lose all meaning. I could have slept several hours or only a few minutes. Yeah? Still in the night. Yeah? Out of my sun, my eyes flickered open. My body felt hot. Something was wrong. Yeah, there was still also that burning phantom we saw on the roof. I glanced around, trying to get my bearings. It couldn't be morning already. It was still dark out. Then I caught sight of something in the corner of my eye that had me springing to my feet. Eh? Oh. Yeah, I was thinking that will show up again, given the circumstance. What the? It's back. I could barely speak. Fear and confusion were making my throat seize up. It's trying to speak again, but I still can't make anything out. It's just the same as last time. What is this thing? This is getting me nowhere.
もしかして静原がいなくなったのって。いや、それだけじゃない。司令が壊されたのもお前の仕業なんじゃないか。お前があいつらを。
Oh, and suddenly alarm. And it exploded. Huh. He's gone. More importantly, is that the alarm?
敵勢力侵入、敵勢力侵入。当区域に敵勢力からの攻撃を感知。直ちに防衛モードを展開します。至急防衛戦の準備に取り掛かってください。
Okay. I was right, the invaders are back. A night battle this time around, huh? Damn it. Not only do we have to fight them at night, we have to do it without Hyoko too. Was this part of the plan? Did they get rid of her so they could attack while we're confused and disorganized? No time to think about it now. I've got to get to the war room and get ready to fight. Okay. But, as you can probably imagine, we will take care of the night battle in the next video. Yeah, that's an interesting mystery now. I don't know if I really believe that she was murdered. On the other hand, this is a very clear mirror, or like the obvious comparison is with Danganronpa 2, where the fat Byakuya said that he will absolutely not let anyone be killed. And then what happened? And it's very suspicious that we got a fan service scene with her. As if that's the last we will see of her. So yeah, I don't know. But as I said, this mystery and the night battle will have to wait until next time. Until then.